Hello, students. Today we are going to discuss the absorption of digested food material in the gastrointestinal tract or digestive tract. First of all, as you have learned earlier, that the food material is digested first of all in the oral cavity, okay, then in the stomach, then in duodenum, and the rest of the undigested food material that is digested in the jejunum. Okay, but absorption starts here at the major role of the absorptive function starts in the what duodenum. Okay, although its main function is to digest the food material, but the absorption does start here in the duodenum. Duodenum, is 12 inches, almost 12 inches, 25 centimeter in a normal human being. Okay, and jejunum, is 2.5 meter, and Ileum is 3.6 meter. Okay, and Ileum is about Ileum and jejunum both they form the major length of the digestive tract. Okay, and they are the small intestine, I should say, is how much? Five times longer than the colon or the large intestine, but it is known as small intestine. Why? Because it has the diameter which is 2.5 centimeter only. Okay, that's why it is known as small intestine, while the large intestine, although it has, I mean, lower length as compared to the small intestine, its bore or its lumen or its diameter is larger as compared to the small intestine. That's why it's known as large intestine. Its diameter is how much? 7.6 centimeter. Could you imagine? Okay, that's why it's known as large intestine. In the last lecture, you did study the whole structure of the digestive tract, okay, and associated glands. Today, we have to discuss where the absorption starts. Okay, the absorption starts from the duodenum, okay, where there is a small population of the villi. Okay, villi, are the small finger-like projections, okay, present on the inner lining of the small intestine and duodenum as well. Well, the about 90% of the digested food material is absorbed in the jejunum, and the rest of the digested food material is digested in ileum, and the minerals and water. These are mainly absorbed in the colon or large intestine. Okay, now let us come to understand which part of the food material is absorbed where. Starch and the other carbohydrates, they are digested, and the digestion products are monosaccharides. Okay, the monosaccharides and particularly glucose, these are the digestion products of what? Carbohydrates. Okay, and these monosaccharides get into the capillaries network present in the villi. Here I have shown the small portion of ileum. jejunum. Okay, this is small portion of you could suppose it is the portion of ileum or what's jejunum, and it has a small it has the small projections. These are known as villi. Singular is villus. What? Villi, and singular is villus. Okay. Yet there are the other specialized cells known as enterocytes, which have a large population on the lining of the jejunum. Okay, these enterocytes are involved in what? The absorption of the food material. Okay, although these are present in the ileum as well, but they have large population in the jejunum. Okay. Well, suppose we have this portion of we have this small portion of ileum, okay, and this is cross section. This is cross section. Okay, now it has villi. If we have we enlarge this figure or magnify this figure, you will have we will have these magnified villi. Could you see? This is one villus. Okay, this is another one. Okay, I have shown here the two types of the capillaries present on the inner side of the villi. I may tell you people, here are small structures which form the lamp brush. Okay, these small structures present on the surface of the villi are known as what? Microvilli. Microvilli increase 30% of the absorption of the food material. Okay, and villi increase the absorption 20-fold. So in this way, 600 times absorption is increased by presence of microvilli and villi. Okay, these villi are provided with two types of the capillaries. One type of the capillaries, they are meant for absorption of monosaccharides and amino acids, which are the digestion products of proteins, and what? The other products. Okay, some other products as well. The lacteals are involved in the absorption of low density lipids. The low density lipids, they combine with the proteins and form from the structures known as chylomicron. Kylos mean what? The juice. Micron means small. Okay, and the chylomicrons are actually, if you take into consideration the composition or structure of chylomicrons, they consist of chylomicrons are actually the structures which are formed by two things. Okay, they are what? The lipids, low density lipids, and proteins. Low density lipids and proteins. Okay, here could be present the other lipid molecules. They are they contain what? About 1% are the proteins. Only 1 to 2% are proteins, and 1 to 3% is cholesterol. 1 to 3% is cholesterol in chylomicrons, and about 6% are phospholipids. I have tried to show you people here. I have shown these phospholipids. Okay, and the triglycerides, they make the major component of the chylomicrons. They are 80 to 92%. 80 to 92% of the chylomicrons is constituted by triglycerides. These structures, these chylomicrons, these are absorbed in the specialized capillaries, and those are known as lacteals. I have shown here the lacteals in black ink here, like this, okay. These are the lacteals, and I have shown here the blood capillaries in the red ink, you could see, okay. These capillaries, they unite together, they combine and form what the venules, and the venules, they venules from many venules from the jejunum and ileum, they unite together to form the hepatic portal vein. Hepatic portal vein, which bring the digestion products into liver. I have shown here again liver. Okay, from here and here and here, the venules, they join together and they bring the digested food material into liver. Here I have shown this. This is, you can say, what supposedly it is what the hepatic portal vein. Hepatic portal vein, my dear students, that is divided again into the capillaries in the liver tissue, okay, in the hepatic tissue. Again, the capillaries, they join together and they form the hepatic vein, and the hepatic vein joins the blood vessel, and that large blood vessel is what, you know, inferior vena cava, which is which collects the blood from the posterior side of the body, I mean from the legs and the caudal region and abdominal region, so and so. And the hepatic vein, which stems out from the liver, that joins the inferior vena cava. Here is a question: why the food material is brought after the absorption into the liver? My dear students, I may remind you people that liver has a major function of detoxification. So if you have taken certain toxins, or you have taken the food material contaminated with the toxins, that is absorbed, and those toxins, they are brought into the liver where the detoxification takes place. So nature does not want you die. Nature wants to see you healthy. Why? Because you are very much important to nature. You are the paragon of creature of nature. Nature doesn't want you should be harmed by any harmful material. So the toxins, they are detoxified here in the liver, and then the hepatic vein brings the detoxified food material into what your inferior vena cava. You did study when we were discussing the structure and function of heart. I told you people that the inferior vena cava brings the blood into the right atrium, okay, and superior vena cava, you did study, brings the blood from the brachial region and your cephalic region, and superior vena cava again brings the blood into your right atrium. And then what happens from right atrium to right ventricle, from right ventricle into the blood is brought into your lungs, okay, by which pulmonary trunk and pulmonary arteries, and so and so. And after the oxygenation, again the blood is brought back into your left atrium, and from the left atrium to left ventricle, and from there the blood is brought to all the parts of the body, including your heart. Oxygenated blood, and that is brought to different parts of the body, okay. So here is the story of absorption of monosaccharides and amino acids and low density lipids, okay, how the chylomicrons, they are brought. Well, the lipids, They are. I have told you people that the hepatic portal vein brings the amino acids and what the carbohydrates into your liver. What about the lipids? These are absorbed by lacteals, as I have mentioned earlier. The lipids, they are brought directly by the lacteals. The lacteals, they are, the capillaries. They unite together and they form the main thoracic duct. What? Main thoracic duct. That brings the blood where? To your subclavian vein, which is bringing the blood from your brachial region. Okay, it joins the subclavian vein, and the subclavian vein subsequently joins the superior vena cava. In this way, your lacteals, they bring the digested food material, and that joins directly your bloodstream. So here is the question: why your lipids are the digestion products of lipids? They are brought directly into your bloodstream. Okay, some of those lipids, they are are absorbed by the adipose tissue. Okay, well, but here is the main question: why the lipids, they are brought directly into your bloodstream, but not the carbohydrates products and the digestion products of the proteins? I may i may tell you here a very important point. Dear students, the lipids are never toxic. Lipids are never toxic. Although, if you eat large amount of the lipids and if they are deposited, their deposition, no doubt, is harmful for you. But they are not the part of the toxins. They are not the part of venoms. On the other hand, snake venom is nothing but a protein. Okay, uh, there are certain toxins produced by almond and amygdalin. Amygdalin is a carbohydrate. So the carbohydrates may be toxic to your body, or to your blood, and proteins as well. So nature has devised a phenomenon by which first it is ensured that the toxins should be either toxins of protein origin or toxins of carbohydrate origin. They should be detoxified into your liver, and then from the liver, those should be brought into your inferior vena cava, and from there they should be brought into your heart. So this is how nature is kind to you, how much nature is kind to you, how much you are important to nature. ये सब जहां में जो रंगो बू है मुराद तू है. ये सब जहां में जो रंगो बू है मुराद तू है. जहां खसारा वहीं नमू है मुराद तू है. उसे उन्हें वो के नाम देकर हिकायतों में, उसे उन्हें वो के नाम देकर हिकायतों में, किसी से मेरी जो गुफ्तगू है मुराद तू है. This is what the nature which loves you. Thank you very much. If you think that this lecture was important for you people, this could be important for your fellows, for your friends. I would like to suggest to you people to 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 share these lectures to your friends. And at the end, I would like to tell you people, I should request you people to subscribe my channel if you have not so far subscribed. My channel's name is Biologyteacher Sagheer. On my name is Dr. Sagheer Ahmad. Thank you very much.